Good morning, this is Metrocon Day 3, and I am Lady K with RVTEntertainment.com, and I am here with the beautiful and very talented Laura Bailey. How are we doing this morning, Laura?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Very sleepy.
Yeah, well.
Very busy, but very sleepy, and I'm
Right.
having a blast.
Yes. In the rainy weather.
That just makes it worse for me. It makes me want to fall asleep all the more.
I know, right?
Thank you, somebody that
It's
understands.
the best thing to fall asleep to.
It is.
It really is.
So, how have you been enjoying the weekend so far?
It's been pretty good. It was nice and chill yesterday. I have a
That's
feeling it's
right.
going to be a little crazy today.
It's going to be very crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be worth it. Now, I know you're married to Travis Willingham. Do you guys fight often?
We don't fight ever.
Really? So you don't fight over burnt curry then?
No, we do not. I never burn curry. I never burn anything. I'm a wonderful cook.
So am I. Yeah, if you guys don't know, she is the voice of Maka from Soul Eater, hence the reference there.
Right. Maka is not as good of a cook as I am.
Nope.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids love that series, by the way.
It's awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, you guys follow
Is that Alistair on your phone?
Yes, it is. I am a huge Dragon Age nut.
Oh my god, me too. He's my favorite.
Yes,
Travis
thank
is so
you.
mad at me because when we weren't married yet, and I was playing Dragon Age, and he would come in the room, and I'd be like talking to Alistair, and I'd be like, go out of the room. I don't want to have that conversation with you standing there.
I was the same way. I had to go through all the romance scenes
Oh,
with Alistair
yeah.
without my husband there.
Yeah, it's awkward. It was awkward.
It was.
Yeah. I feel like it was more awkward in Dragon Age than it is even in Inquisition, because it was like
haven't
less
played
well
Inquisition
animated,
yet.
and so it's just like two people like, you know, and it's like, but it was so gratifying.
Well, now that we're switched into gamer mode for a
Yes.
second, I am a huge Skyrim fan, and the
Awesome.
Dawn Guard DLC was my favorite DLC for the entire series.
Nice.
In fact, Serana is more. Anytime I have to travel anywhere, Serana's 9 times out of 10 with me.
Really?
Yes, she is my favorite
I feel
companion.
like she's the best companion.
She really is.
I mean, I might be biased, but when I played it, all of my companions, I always play sneaky, right? So all my companions would get me into trouble, and I'd try to like stay at a distance and like shoot people, and then they would like
Oh my
run
God.
in and clank around, and all of a sudden I'd be attacked by 10 people instead of
It's
just one by one picking
right?
them up. So I'd have to travel by myself until I got Serana, and then she was like equally sneaky.
Oh yeah, hands down, she is my favorite character. Now, my question for you is, do you guys actually have an opportunity to read the script beforehand? And then you guys go into the recording booth for something like this?
Well, depending on the project. A lot of projects, yes, we do. They'll send us our scripts prior to, and I feel like it's becoming much more common to, at least I'm seeing it more, that I get my script a couple days in advance. But with Skyrim, no, we never did, and I didn't even know what the character was going to be exactly until I got to the recording room that day, and I talked to my director, and you know, they told me about what the character was going to be, and then we just went in and started recording it, and I had never seen any of her lines before. So it's like, it's on a monitor, you're in a booth and the monitor's up, and you're just kind of, you're scrolling through the script, and you're doing line by line, and hopefully it's working.
Yeah, but if that had been the case, I would have asked if that had shaped your thoughts on how Serana's character would have been. There were so many times when she sounded so lost, alone, and confused.
Well, that definitely, I mean, when they tell you what your character is and what it's going to be, then yeah, it does shape the way you're going to read the lines. So, yeah.
My heart broke for her. I felt so bad.
I know, right? It's such a, it's so good. It's so good.
It is. But, you know, talking about being in the booth, are there any funny stories from inside the booth you can share?
There's weird things that happen almost every day recording, honestly. Oh man, I just said, you know, that Roger Craig Smith's farty hand noises are the most amazing thing. Oh gosh. I can think of several times I've knocked microphones over or fallen off my chair. When I was recording Blood Rain, they gave me a sword, actually. Not a foam sword, an actual metal sword.
Oh, wow.
To swing around during my, this is one of the first video games I'd ever done. And I don't know why they thought it was smart to give me a freaking sword in the booth, because that's just not very, and yeah, so I would swing it every time I had like a sort of reaction, and to create that
It's
sound.
probably to get the sound right because you're moving with the momentum.
Exactly, but I mean, as voice actors, we know how to create that sort of momentum in our voice without a prop usually. But I had a prop that time, and I was swinging a sword in the booth, and I slammed it into the microphone, which is not a cheap thing to do. I'm pretty sure, was it Monica Rial? Hit a microphone with a baseball bat one time because they did a similar thing with her.
Oh, no.
I can't remember, but yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Not the best. Not the best. Another time, okay, so not just in the booth, but I film a lot of motion capture.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're doing that, you're in these,
I know what the suits look like.
right, and you have a head cam on. So you have a helmet, and your face is all markered up, and then they've got these antennae, we call them the antlers. They come off of you and film you. And depending on which studio you're recording in, sometimes it's one antenna, sometimes it's two. And this one particular game, it was just the one. And I had to do this scene where I was running one direction and this other guy was running another direction. We had to stop in the middle and talk to each other and then take off in opposite directions again. So I run in and he runs in, we stop and talk to each other and then take off running, and our antlers have locked. And we go like, like that, and fell on the ground. It could have broken necks. Those things are like made to like pop off now, so that it doesn't kill you.
Okay, I don't mean to laugh, but that's
it was pretty amazing looking. Not gonna lie.
I can picture.
It takes some getting used to. It's also a really awkward thing if you have an intimate scene with somebody and you both have antlers and you're like,
oh man.
yeah.
Is there any role, past, present, or future, that you would do if given the chance?
I mean, here's the thing. They wouldn't make very interesting, I don't know. I mean, I would love to do something like Pride and Prejudice. I would love to do something. Can you imagine doing like a video game, like a Shakespearean video game? That sounds like it could be really cool.
That would be neat.
Like 12th Night something. Yeah, I don't know.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, now, as we all know,
That would be
voice
like the
actor-
lamest Pride and Prejudice. That would be the lamest video game ever. Well, maybe not. Maybe not for me. We like Dragon Age. We like romance. That's right. Oh, Mr. Darcy.
But as we all know, fortunately, voice actors have NDAs that they have to sign.
Yes.
But is there anything that you can hype up?
Anything that I can hype up? Well, I was just allowed to reveal on Twitter, like 2 days ago, that I'm going to be in Halo 5.
Oh.
Yes. And I can also hype up Critical Role and Titan's Grave, which is 2 shows I'm doing for Geek and Sundry. The first show, Critical Role, is on Twitch every Thursday night, and we play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, right. And every person in the game is a voice actor. So the guy running our DM is Matt Mercer, and I do the show with Travis Willingham, Liam O'Brien, Sam Riegel, Ashley Johnson, who played Ellie in Last of Us, Orion Akba, who he's been in so much stuff. I think he was in Destiny, and he was in the.
I haven't gotten around to
Fantasy.
Destiny.
Yeah, and he's in Final Fantasy. And Marisha Ray and Taliesin Jaffe. I mean, it's a really good group of people, and we have a blast. And so that's a live show that we do every Thursday night.
I'm going to set the DVR to record on that.
Well, it's Twitch, so it's a live stream.
Oh.
But you can, I think you can go to Geek and Sundry like the next day, and you can watch it on the channel. Yeah, and then Titan's Grave releases every Tuesday on Geek and Sundry and on Fridays on YouTube, and it just started last week.
Nice.
And it's a show I did with Will Wheaton and Allison Hayslip and Yared Lowenthal and Hank Green.
Wow.
And
I mean, I love any of Will Wheaton's stuff as a singer.
he's so much fun. He's our DM in that game, and so
Nice.
they made up it's a brand new system and a brand new game that they're going to be releasing for people to play as well.
Great.
Super cool.
I can't wait for that.
Yes.
We haven't played tabletop in a while, so I'm hoping to get back into that soon.
It'll spark your interest again for sure.
All right. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is my time for today, and I'm also out of questions.
Oh no.
You know, sad things. But Laura, thank you very much for joining us today.
It was blessed.
I had a great time. I am Lady K with RVTEntertainment.com, and we will catch you on the flip side.